person. In the news just this past week was the big ethics commission in the state of Georgia that they fired the executive director, the executive secretary of, and the question was, did she act in a way that brought defamation, brought shame on the commission? And they felt like yes, because she indicated her desire to crush the investigation of the governor that then suggested a relationship that was not an unbiased one. And I predict that she has no relationship with the governor. I predict that there's no friendship, that there's nothing other than she was seeking to do something that would work out in the favor of the governor. Well, in doing so, she's crossed the line because she's clearly shown that she's not objective. And that's the challenge for journalists. What are you doing and how does it make you objective or not? In field of journalism, there's a whole array of things, and a little like lobbyists for legislatures. You know, how much of a gift can you receive before the gift results in you being not objective? You know, can I give you a Christmas card? Well, generally, I think most people would say a Christmas card would not necessarily make you biased in some way. Can I give you a gift of some value? Well, maybe, but how much value? Could I give you a ruler that had my company's name on it? You see what I'm trying to get at here?
Yeah.
There's this line that you have to sort of go up the line. You know, can I take you out to dinner?
Would you say that funding a source's creative projects crosses that line?
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. If you're the writer and I'm the inventor or I'm the creator here in some way, and somehow we have a monetary relationship that is, we hope, going to result in my success, then for you to write about me, that's unethical.
Now, what about being roommates with a potential source?
I would say it's even worse. Now, I have heard in the political realm where people say, oh, I'm a political operative for this person and she's a political operative for this person, and oh, we don't do things like that. But I think it's going to create problems.
And I guess, would you consider a sexual relationship crossing that line as well?
Absolutely.
Now, but what about, say, a half-hour drink and conversation at a industry event with a potential source?
And see, drinking at an event, and again, I'm assuming you're both buying your own drinks here.
Right.
That's a little harder to see because all of us go to conferences, all of us go to meetings, all of us go for some reason there to network, quote unquote, to at least let other people have some idea who we are. So to say you met somebody at a conference or you had a drink with somebody at a conference is not quite as questionable as it is if you have this type of relationship, which is a personal relationship.
Okay. How could a journalist best maintain that kind of professional relationship and make sure that they don't get close? Too close for ethical
right.
Impartiality.
I mean, first off, there has to be a clear understanding of who you are. I mean, your obligation is to write, we hope, truth that is newsworthy. And so if at any point you start messing with either of those criteria, that's either it's not truthful or you try to make something newsworthy that's not newsworthy, you run into problems.
Okay. And I assume, I don't know, I'm making an assumption here, but that you don't closely follow the gaming journalism media.
Not normally, no, you're right.
How often do these kinds of relationships between press and sources get revealed outside of that area in your experience?
Very rarely. Usually it's embarrassing to the journalist, and unless one of the journalism magazines or write about it, The Quill or American Journalism Review, something like that writes about it, you're not going to find much coverage. Sometimes the New York Times might write about a particularly egregious situation where a reporter makes up something or a reporter has a relationship that really crosses the line, but not as a rule.
Okay. And one last thing I'm wondering is, do these rules also apply for editorial writing as well as news writing, or are they held to a different standard?
I would say that they apply doubly